UK versus Trinidad. Be honest. Which one are you choosing? I'm gonna wait on your answer. I'm gonna wait on your answer, man. I'm not talking vibes, I'm not talking holiday. I'm talking real opportunity. It could be you're a creator, it could be you're a business owner, or it could be you're just trying to level up this year or level up next year. You get me? Because the decision making is a very serious thing.
All them shackles is broken, no holding me down. Had to humble myself, I was getting too proud. Really thought I was lit with a couple of thousand. Money used to be something, I don't care about it now. Ain't the type to be fake, I won't hang with the crowd. I got God with me, yeah, I don't need no one now.
So when it comes to like Trinidad visibility, you understand, Trinidad had culture, you know, we had our vibes, we done had the style already, wherever the case might be, but most importantly, we had the reach, you know, that kind of way, even though some of it might come from the US influence, you know, where we go get the first drop, you understand, we go get the best of our music, we go get the food, you understand, we go get the fashion, and most importantly, you know, your story would have traveled way faster, you know, it wouldn't really be like begging it, to be honest, because the accent alone is a seller, you get me, like that's anywhere in the world, a Trini accent is definitely a seller, you know. So the UK really has structure, yeah, but like breaking through feel like it's way tighter to break through these days, you get me, like it could be simple, it could be smooth, but it just feel like it's way more tighter, you understand? If it's the weather, if it's music, if it's networking, if it's just fashion or whatever the case might be, it just feels way more restricted. You get me? It really feel like, you know, it's just right there accessible at the end of the day. So sometimes it feel like being seen matters more than being safe sometimes. You get me? So still get that content and still get those videos coming out, still do those movies. You get me? You know? So UK or Trinidad, let me know. If you're building from zero, yeah, are you going to choose the UK or are you going to be choosing Trinidad? Comment down below. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. You get me? So when it comes to being more disciplined with money and opportunity, you understand? I would say that I had more freedom and flexibility in Trini. The UK basically offer more structure, more access. And I would say that basically the fruits are discipline. You understand that? You get me, you have to get that at some time. You understand? Especially in your 20s, you know, being a creative, being in your 20s with pursuits. You understand? You eventually will have to get disciplines in your life. You're going to have to put systems in place because your motion today is your momentum tomorrow. You get me? So from all there, that's where the structure come in, and you access that through experience. You understand? And you get knowledge and you get lessons. You understand? And lessons after lessons is never failure. We don't even use the word failure in this channel. You understand? It's never a failure. It's just opportunity to do better. It's opportunity to learn, you know, this kind of way. And I would say it was two different eras also. You know, comparing Trinidad having more freedom, more flexibility. You understand? But more so when it comes to the UK, you earn more in the UK, but you really and truly pay for everything. You get me, at the end of the day, and you know, we really pay attention to get with knowledge, you understand, we really pay attention to really be making these videos, to be consistent, to really put the systems in place, to have the discipline to put the system in place to stay a go-getter, you get me, and really hustle and bustle and get it done, you get me, because we gotta get to 2K subscribers, so you guys follow, like, and comment, because I'm just warming up. You understand? I'm dropping these gems for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. So Trinidad, don't take that personal. This is just real life. Two people, two energy, two countries. You get me? And for each country, I would say the UK were more equal, private, reserved, you know, quiet. Trinidad were more equal, expressive community, and more social. You get me? But so far, you know, in this new era, you understand the strengths of, you know, it's really being more reserved, more safe with the energy these days, you understand, being more quiet, really and truly is a wiser move enough time, you understand, because you can learn way more when you're silent, you understand, so silence is really like a power, You get me? And really and truly being private, not telling people who don't need to know your business, you get me? You know, because sometimes some people will take things out of context, you understand? And really and truly, you are the only person to solve your problems. You're the only person that coming to save you. So it's only you who could really do it for you, so you shouldn't be telling anybody in the first place. But at the end of the day, you understand, comparing to Trinidad, social, expressive, community vibe, you get me? It's still there, but it's more so not the strength in the moment, you understand? At least we knew that growing up, at least we knew that from the place we're from, you know, but really and truly elevating, really and truly becoming the best you could be, you know. Solitude is one of the major strengths you could really choose to adapt. You get me? Because solitude helps you grow, just like a seed growing in the ground before it turns to a plant. You understand? So that's really the two difference to me. You understand? Between the people and the energy, it's way bigger than the people and the energy. It's about systems, it's about mindset, it's about how you choosing to go forward, especially 2026. In Trinidad, strangers become friends, but in the UK, friends become scheduled. You get me? And that's really and truly an energy saver. That's just bars on top of bars, literally. So when it comes to seasoning culture, I believe Trini naturally go have that one hands down. You understand? Because lifestyle and food, you understand? Trini go have the food definitely, because we're gonna have that cultural seasoning, you understand? From the curds I pick up, if you know buffalo soldiers, to the doubles mans, to the bacon shark, to literally that at home seasoning, you know, that at home flavor and blend. You get me? That cuisine that's different, boy, I'm telling you. You know, this kind of way. So we're gonna have that down pack for sure. You know, within food and living, between cooking out versus cooking in, you know, this kind of way cooking in is way better in the UK because it's a more inexpensive or cost effective way to go about it. And it's also way more healthier, I would say, because if you could ask anybody in the UK where's your favorite fast food eating place, you know, it could be anything at that point, you understand? It could be maybe a chicken shop, it could be Nando's, you know, if you're talking well seasoned, well prepared food, you know, we want to cancel on the chicken shop at that point. But that's just food for thought, guys, you understand? You guys make sure and comment down below and let me know where you prefer to eat, basically. Really and truly, in a nutshell, UK food fills you, but Trinidad food really and truly feeds your soul. No joke, you understand? That seasoning tropical fruit, it really and truly feeds your soul, no cap. And we are chef too, so you know we always in the kitchen cooking it up. No Shannon Benny, no problem. You get me, all purpose, that. Mix it up and, you know, bust up pot real cool, fast and simple. Some cooking vlogs may pop out. You guys just need to comment and let me know what you want to know. I have groups on Instagram, I have groups on TikTok, I have groups on all platforms. Just DM me and let me know what new content you would like to see, basically. So if you're really going to be talking about mental health, guys, you get me? And we start off with gray days versus sunny days. To me, it really make that much of a difference because between the gray days and the sunny days, you really have to wait until summer to get sun and warm at the same time. And that thing goes on for like 2 weeks. You know, right now we're in winter, we're going to be in winter until March. You get me? So the place is going to be really cold, you understand? And it's going to go to like -1, you're going to go to like -2, you're going to go to like 5 degrees on the sun good days, you know, but you're going to be getting sun, you know, while you're getting that cold breeze, you understand? You're going to be getting
A few moments later.
rain, and then the rain going to turn to snow, you know, you might get a little hail there and there. You get me? But it's all good, man. It's all good. It's a part of you. It's a part of the experience. You understand? It really impact my mood like that, you know, because, you know, we just be minding your business, building structure, being disciplined, dropping these bangers for you guys, literally. You understand? Does my motivation change? My motivation don't really change that much, you know, when it comes down to weather and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't really even affect my mental health. You know, this kind of way, as you just adapt and keep moving, you're going to find different ways to improvise, you get me? Because you definitely need to improvise in the weather. You need to prepare for the weather, you understand? And keep your mental strong, keep your mental sharp, keep those systems in place, and, you know, carry on with the day, you understand? But low-key, the weather affects you more than you will actually think, no cap. So between growth and mindset, Trinidad builds resilience, you understand, and it really like prepares you to be consistent, prepares you to really get at it, make sure you be the number one, make sure you not be the number one, but make sure you get at it, make sure you master whatever you're going at, you get me, you know, because you definitely would need to. You're definitely gonna see progress, you know, when you actually keep the systems in place to get the fruits of your discipline. You understand? Because if you don't keep your systems in place to get the fruits of your discipline, you wouldn't really see growth and you wouldn't really see a change in your mindset at the end of the day. You know, but the UK really and truly builds your mindset and really and truly help you grow in ways that you didn't even know you could grow. You understand? Like a plant wasn't a plant, but and then you put it in the ground or you graft the plant and then you make it come into one plant but two different, you know, seeds or two different types of fruit, you understand, etc. You know, so at the end of the day, you understand, Trinidad builds your spirit, but the UK sharpens your systems. And that's what most important going forward in 2026. Sharpening your systems, being consistent. You understand? And that's trying. These videos are more so trial and error for me, but I definitely sure you guys will get the best out of it. You understand? When I post it, you all will get some motivation. You all will get what you need out of it. So until the next clip. So the real answer in the moment, one wouldn't really be better than the other. It really and truly depends on who you are and what season you're in. You know, because based on who you are and what season you're in, you'll definitely know what you could endure. You'll definitely know what systems you could put in place and be consistent with. You'll definitely know what's on demand. You understand? You will know what's the best thing for you, because 2026 is all about doing what's best for you, setting those boundaries, making those plans, sticking to those systems. It's really and truly all up to you. So Trinidad, in the comments, tell me the truth. What they would choose? Or they would choose UK, or they would choose who? Comment down below.
To a phone call by the plane, I woke up to a whole nother day. I woke up and I'm blessed just to say.
Point of view, you understand? You guys make sure and stay tuned for many more. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. We out.